Welcome back to this edition of Butler's Inventor Shutbox. Today you should be set up with Inventor on your computer like I have here. You also should have the video playing on your iPad next to you following along with. And as always, with the video you can pause, fast forward, and rewind anytime you feel is necessary. So let's begin with our assembly. Let's go up to the orange file in the top left hand corner of the screen and down to New. We're going to choose standard.iam, this icon right here, standard.iam, and click Create. In our ribbon bar at the top, we're going to click on the Place folder. And in our H drive, first initial last name 000. If this doesn't automatically show up for you, click on the pull down arrow here. You should choose the last one in the bottom of the list. We're going to go in our H drive and find our dowel first and click Open. Click once to place it. Press Escape to let go of the extra one that's attached to your cursor. And now on all assemblies, our first part we're going to take and ground. So in the model browser on the left hand side of your screen, we're going to find our dowel, and then the icon in front of it, the little blue square, we're going to right click on that. That's right click with your middle finger on your mouse and click Grounded about 3/4 of the way down. You can tell it's grounded because it has that push pin in it right here. Okay, next let's go get the next part and place again. The next part we're going to add in here is your flipper 9. Go to your H drive, find your flipper 9, and click Open. We're going to place this kind of next to the dowel because we know that the flipper 9 goes onto the dowel there. Press Escape to let go of the extra one attached to your cursor, and now we're going to constrain these together. We're going to use our constrain command here, and we're going to use mate and flush. So let's mate first. First we're going to take and we're going to mate the center line of our dowel. If you take a look when you touch your dowel, it is dot dash dot dash dot dash line. That's what we want. That's the center line of our dowel. We're going to click to select it. We also want the center line of the hole that's in flipper 9. Right now I can't really get to that center line, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and right there it is, center line of my dowel and center line of my flipper. Click to select it. In our constrain menu box, there are 3 options that are here. One is opposed, one is aligned, and one is undirected. We are always going to choose undirected here and click undirected. Click apply, and let's go home. Okay, looks like our flipper went on backwards, and that's okay for now. We're going to show you how to flip it around. Our next command is going to be flush. So we're going to switch to our flush constraint, and I want to have this side of my flipper 9, and then I'm going to use my world view cube to rotate around, and I want to see the round end of my dowel. Once I have the round end of my dowel selected, click on that. We're going to change our offset because we don't want this to be even with the side of flipper 9 because it has to go into the shut box side yet. So we're going to enter in an offset right here of 0.625. You see how that goes in? If you end up typing in 0.625 and it goes off of your dowel like this, you may have to change that dimension to negative 0.625 and then click apply. Let's go home and see what happened. Okay, looks like our flipper's on there the correct way. Let's press cancel. It's just not rotated quite right. So we're going to click our flipper. We're going to rotate this up, kind of give it a nice little angle there. And then we're going to go over to our flipper 9 on the left hand side in our model browser, and let's ground this too. So we're going to right click on that. That's right click, middle finger on your mouse, and go down to grounded. And let's click home in our world view cube to zoom all. Next is going to come a washer. So we're going to place. Let's go to our H drive. Let's go get our washer. Click open. And we're going to place this washer kind of close to the dowel. Press escape to let go of the next one. And then we're going to constrain again. I want the center line of the dowel. And I want the center line. Can't get it there yet. Zoom in. Center line of my washer. That puts it on there. I want to be undirected, this option here, and click apply. Okay, next I'm going to take and mate again. I want to mate this side of my washer to this side of my flipper 9. and click apply. See how that goes right up against the edge? Press cancel, and let's go home. Next we're going to place flipper 8. So let's go to our H drive and we're going to find flipper 8. Click open, press our flipper 8 right there. We're going to constrain. After we press escape to let go of the extra one, we're going to mate, center line of the dowel, center line of flipper 8, undirected we want to choose, click apply, and our 8 is backwards. Not a big deal, let's move him out a little bit. Let's constrain, let's mate this side of flipper 8 to this side of the washer. And it's going to turn it around for us. Click apply, press cancel, and now we're going to swing him up just a little bit. Now to keep flipper 8 from moving, we're going to put one more constraint on here. We're going to flush the front of flipper 9 to the front of flipper 8. Press apply, press cancel, and now flipper 8 doesn't move. Next we're going to put a washer in here. So we're going to place, we're going to go get our washer, click open, click to place that washer, press escape, let's constrain, mate center line of the dowel, zoom in center line of the washer, undirected, click apply. We're going to mate once again this side of the washer to this side of the flipper, click apply. And now we're going to move on to our next flipper, number 7. Press cancel on our constraint. Let's click place from our ribbon bar. Let's go find our flipper 7. And we're just going to keep doing this until we run out of flippers and reach number 9. Constrain, mate, center line of the dowel, center line of number 7. Undirected is what we want. Click apply. We're going to move flipper 7 over to the side here a little bit. We're going to constrain once again. We want to mate this side of flipper 7 to this side of the washer. Click apply. Press cancel. Tip your flipper 7 up just a little bit. We're going to constrain. Flush front of number 7 to front of number 8. Click apply. Press cancel. And let's place the next washer. Go to your H drive, get your washer. Press escape to let go of the next one. Constrain. We're going to mate center line of the dowel, center line of the washer. We're going to choose undirected. Click apply. We're going to mate once again this side of the washer, this side of the flipper. Click apply. And then we're going to move on to our flipper number 6. Place. Let's go get flipper 6, open. And I'm just going to keep going on here. I'm going to keep talking, tell you what I'm doing, but you kind of get the idea on how this works. Center line of the dowel, center line of your flipper, undirected, don't forget undirected, click apply. Now I'm going to mate once again this side of my flipper to this side of my washer. Click apply. Press cancel, twist him up kind of into place, and then we're going to flush the fronts of 6 and 7. Press apply when you're done, and we're moving on to the next washer. Center line of the dowel, center line of the washer. Make sure you're choosing undirected. We're going to mate this side of the washer, this side of the flipper. Click apply. Press cancel. Place again. I forgot which one we're on. 5 we need. Flipper number 5, open. Put that kind of close to your dowel. Constrain. We're going to mate center line of the dowel, center line of the flipper, undirected. Click apply. We're going to mate this side of my flipper to this side of my washer. That turns it around. Click apply. Press cancel. Turn flipper 5 up. Constrain. We're going to flush now flipper 5 and flipper 6. Click apply. And that's right. Next we're going to place another washer. Constrain, center line of your dowel, center line of the washer. Make sure you're choosing undirected. Click apply. Next we're going to mate this side of my washer to this side of flipper 5. Press cancel, and now let's go get my flipper number 4. Press escape to let go of the extra flipper 4. We're going to constrain, mate center line of the dowel, center line of the hole in flipper 4. Choose undirected. Click apply. Now we're going to mate this side of my flipper 4 to this side of the washer. Apply. Press cancel. Twist him up sort of into place. And then we're going to flush the front of flipper 4 and flipper number 5. Flush. And apply. Press cancel. Let's place. Put our washer on. Press escape. Constrain. Center line of the dowel. Center line of the washer. Undirected. Click apply. Mate this side of our washer to this side of our flipper. Apply. Press cancel. Place. Flipper number 3. Open. Constrain. Mate center line of the dowel, center line of the flipper. Undirected. Click apply. Mate this side of my flipper to this side of the washer. Click apply. Press cancel. Twist him up sort of into place. Constrain again. We're going to flush front of 3 to front of 4. Apply. Press cancel. Let's go to place. Go get our washer. Click open. Press escape. Constrain. We're going to mate center line of the dowel to center line of the washer. Undirected. Apply. Then we're going to mate this side of the washer to this side of the flipper. Click apply. Press cancel. And let's go to place flipper number 2. Constrain. Center line of the dowel. Center line of your flipper. Undirected. Click apply. Mate once again this side of the flipper to this side of the washer. Apply. Press cancel. Swing him up into place. Constrain. Flush front of 2 to front of 3. Apply. Press cancel. Place. One more washer and one more flipper. Here we go. Washer. Place that on there. Constrain. Center line of the dowel. Center line of the washer. Select undirected. Click apply. Now we want to mate this side of the washer to this side of flipper 2. Apply. Press cancel, and yay, we're on our last one. Let's place. Flipper number 1. Open. Press escape. Constrain. We're going to mate center line of the dowel, center line of the hole in flipper 1. Choose undirected. Click apply. Mate this side of my flipper to this side of the washer. Apply. Press cancel. Twist him up into place. And constrain for the last one. Flush of 1 to the flush of 2. Click apply. Press cancel. Go home. Now we have our flipper assembly complete. Let's go up to the orange file in the top left hand corner of the screen. We're going to save as. Make sure you're in H drive, and we're going to call this flipper assembly, and click save. Congratulations. The next one, we're going to put the flipper assembly inside the shut box. See you in the next video.